Welcome to A Shot of Rock. I am your host, Alex, and I'm here with Joyous Wolf. Woo! How are you guys doing tonight?
We're good.
Your show was fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do you guys have room to move when Nick goes insane on that small of a stage, or what do you guys do?
We've had way smaller.
We have had way smaller. Yeah.
What are you doing? They're so much smaller. He was doing flips and stuff.
Honestly, it's more like I dodge them.
Yeah,
it
really is.
Yeah. I know when not. I mean, at this point, I know usually when not to do things. You know, like if we have this much space between each other, then I'm probably not going to be doing any of my
bloody
stuff.
Nose, and you're never gonna headbang into Greg ever again.
Well, that was on a pretty big stage, though.
Yeah, that was
I've
funny.
seen that picture.
Yeah,
Just
blood.
Everybody's running around. I'm always like,
When did you start doing that? Was it just something natural to do, or?
I always sort of like, even when I was like a punk kid, when I was younger, I always sort of flailed around, you know, like as you do in a punk band. And I don't know, I was just afraid back then. I just didn't want to look at people when I performed, so I would just look at the ground and just kind of spaz around. And eventually, like, I liked a lot of artists that did that sort of thing, you know, not exactly, but like
That moved a lot. That was actually enjoyable.
That did that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And it was just that kind of deal. Like, it evolved into that. When we first started playing together, I was just headbanging and whatever, and spazzing on the floor. And it just kind of, when he joined the band, it became so much more.
He wanted to impress me, so he started dancing.
No, it became.
That's the way to win a guy's heart.
Exactly.
It became
right.
And now we've been together ever since.
It didn't work.
Oh, that's sad.
Just kidding.
No, he's playing is so much more groove oriented. It is. It just is compared to the guy that we were with before. You know, before he joined the group. And any other band I've ever been in, when that aspect was brought to the band, it was just like, it just sort of happened. I was like, oh, this makes sense to do this because the music allows me to do it. Yeah.
Right. Of course. All right, so we're talking about the music. How when you joined, how did that affect the songwriting?
It got 1,000 million times better.
Yeah.
We just hit it off as soon as I joined. And
Yeah.
It didn't even feel like, well, I hope they like me. It was just, it worked out really well. Good chemistry.
Yeah, that's the most important thing is the chemistry. Yeah.
And you guys just got signed to Atlantic Records, right?
Yeah. Yes. Roadrunner.
Roadrunners?
Yeah. It's
No, Roadrunner's under Atlantic.
It's under Atlantic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
It's
I was like, wait.
It's all
It's
the same.
actually.
I was on your website.
It's actually Warner Brothers Warner Brothers Atlantic.
Roadrunners.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I know this. It was from your Facebook page. I did not get this wrong. So you guys are going to start recording after tour, correct?
Yes.
Is this going to be your... Because you've recorded before, but this is going to be a totally different...
All we have is a little single that we made in a house, our friend's house, like years ago, and we're very prepared to, have an actual studio to record in. We're actually going to go record it in a really awesome place where Van Halen did their first record, which is like super
awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah. It's a big honor.
And we got a great producer and a great engineer and a lot of people that understand what we want to do, and it's feeling really good.
It's never happened this way before, so it's feeling like it's real for the first time.
Yeah.
Are you going to record it like you're live, or do you not know yet?
We're doing it
Live.
Good.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Just as the Lord intended.
So are we going to have all the songs that you have on your YouTube page in the same, on that album?
We'll let it be. We'll let it be a secret.
Maybe.
Yeah, we can't tell you.
Can't say anything. Can't say anything. Sorry.
But let's talk about your...
We gotta have a counter. Like bing, bing, bing.
I will. I'll put that. I'll just steal the cinema
Put Holly's on the
counter.
street.
Yeah, exactly.
The sin counter of every time someone walks in.
Exactly.
Okay. I keep getting freaked out because I see the shadow of the wall and I'm like, my camera! Because that's a lot of money. So let's talk about your actual music. Mountain Man. How did you go about writing that one?
Not a whole lot went into that.
Happened really fast in like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Really?
We were jamming.
I brought the riff to a rehearsal one day, and we wrote the song in about 10 minutes.
That's awesome.
That was it.
Yeah.
Hook and all. It was like ding, right. And then we played it like 2 days later.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've only technically recorded one song, right?
That we've put out.
We've recorded a lot of stuff. I mean, but the thing is like we were using it to like show record labels, and you know, and then when we actually got one, they're like, you know, this is cool, but wouldn't it be cooler if we did it like this? You know, and we're like, yeah, we understand what you're saying here. So it's like, and we went and did some demos with our producer, and we're like, yeah, definite upgrade.
Yeah.
So
big time.
it's going to be worth the wait that we've had to.
And I mean, plus we have music videos on YouTube right now too, but they've been like live recordings, like actual live, like all
Those
four
were
of
live.
us.
Like
yeah.
you didn't you didn't take the recordings from the.
No.
They were one of them was mixed, but the other one is just completely raw.
That's bullshit.
No, I swear to God.
It is.
That's amazing.
The one at the college.
Yeah.
And the one the Sleep Weep Stomp one.
Yeah.
Those are both live performances.
Yeah.
Well, I saw that, but then I was listening to it. I'm like, this is too good to be a live performance. I'm very, very picky about like. You've seen the live videos, and you're like,
I mean, we were live.
It's more about the performance.
We're a live band first before anything else.
Yeah.
You know.
We're gonna put out a live video. We're gonna play it live.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we just think of a video,
Right.
not call it live.
Like Mountain Man is not a live video.
Yeah.
But every other video we have online is live. You know, we have entire live concerts. You know, we have this show, which is great because I like this show that we have online. It's from Hollywood that we played like last fall, and it was at the Roxy, and I'm just excited to watch that video in like a year from that point and see like what's changed. You know.
That's really interesting that you plan on doing that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just like when I honestly I like to go back and I
we're
like
extremely
to
critical of ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The only reason why we're good is because we just chop away at ourselves, you know, and each other all the time.
Not even really that good.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Where do we go from here? Okay, so I have to ask. You got in trouble at a festival because you like to climb things.
Yeah. What festival was that? I don't remember.
Yep, Sin Counter.
Yeah.
It was in Las Vegas?
Yeah. It was in Las Vegas. Yeah, it was.
Play a festival?
I don't remember, dude. I don't remember. No, we got. I mean, at this point, I don't know much to say about it. Like,
Here, let's break it down.
yeah.
So,
You climbed up all the way to the top.
he climbed up and then he climbed back down. Holy, that
I
was
watched
awesome.
the video.
And then they banned me from the festival, and they
really
kicked me
funny.
off the grounds. Yeah.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah. And then the guy got a bunch of shit thrown at him.
They all cut our wristbands off, and then they made us leave the property.
That seems a little intense.
He wouldn't even let me
It was so
get
funny because the
my
staff
phone.
was like, "I'm sorry, man. Like,
Yeah.
this is I gotta do this."
Yeah.
All the security
Somebody got
walked me out the back gate, and then they all took a photo with me. It was like,
They're like, sorry, we have to.
yeah. And then like, yeah, it was just. I mean, it ended up being a good thing because I guess like a lot of people talked about. Again, I wish it would have been something actually like cool instead of it just like, oh, just in guy climbed ladder, went down ladder, whoa, you know. I don't know.
It was probably a union stagehand that was like, no, he
It was the production manager, and honestly the staff, like they helped us. They gave us as much time as they could before he had to go out there and shut us down. Yeah.
I had to ask.
I feel bad for the guy. I feel bad for the guy who had to shut us off because I understand the liability and all that. I get it, and it's fine. Ding. And it goes another ding, ding, ding. And I understand the liability, I understand all that. I feel bad for the guy because I feel like he wouldn't have been as aggressive with us as he was if people hadn't thrown like beer and shoes and
Hot dogs.
Yeah, he got.
Hot dogs at festivals are expensive.
Yeah, he got
They
pegged.
wasted that. That's
he
how
got
pissed
pegged.
they were. They were like, everyone was saying like "fuck you" and like all this shit. And he was ready to like fight everybody in the crowd.
So yeah, that amped him up probably to like he was at like a 3, and I think he got put to 10 pretty quick. Yeah.
So on your guys' part, there's no hard feelings. It's just a fun story to tell.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, people are joking. They're like, "Well, it'll be great when you go back," and I'm like, if they actually have us back, that would be hysterical.
That would be amazing. Yeah.
Except this time I'll have like the Peter Pan harness, and I'll like, yeah.
There you go, genius.
We should get those too.
Talk to the
We'll all
Steve
fly
Jobs
around.
I'm sure
Yeah,
they
Yeah,
will.
all of us. Oh my god.
Okay.
Especially Robert.
So talk to you guys.
Robert's drum kit
Well,
flies.
we're gonna do random ass questions. Are you ready for it?
Wow.
Go for
I
it.
love
Yeah,
this.
let's do it, yeah.
Let's
All
do
right.
this.
First album you ever purchased? Go.
Oh no.
Okay.
Robert first.
Yeah, you go ahead.
First album I purchased.
Yourself.
Album that I purchased myself.
I don't remember. I honestly.
A second.
But what that you remember buying?
Guns N' Roses' greatest hits.
There you go.
Beautiful.
Yep, that was the first.
That you remember. Isn't that even
Yeah,
the first?
30
Yeah.
seconds. Shout out an album.
Okay,
Everyone will
Probably a
The
Rage
one
Against
that
the
I-
Machine album. I don't remember though. It's just a guess. It's probably that.
What was it?
This is the first or second one.
First the what?
Rage.
Oh, first Rage album. Okay.
Oh.
The earliest one that I can remember is
Rob.exe, bro.
Zenyatta Mondada.
All right, skip.
You
Oh,
really
you lost.
You bought some.
Too late.
Yes.
You lose.
Skip.
Yes.
The Police
Too late.
album. That's a great
Police
album.
Zenyatta Mondada.
Oh wow.
Nice. Okay, first song you ever learned to play?
I didn't say mine.
Oh, you can say yours. I'm sorry.
Now you ran out of time.
Is This It by The Strokes? It is. It's the first one I bought.
All right.
My sister was a hipster. Anyways.
First song. What?
My sister is a country girl, so.
There you go. Ugh. Garth Brooks? Alright, there you go.
First song I learned. It might have been Paranoid.
Really?
Well, it was Black Sabbath because it was on Guitar Hero.
Oh, there you go.
Oh
I believe
yeah.
it.
First song you learned.
Oh yeah. Sunshine of Your Love by Cream. My dad taught it to me.
The first song that I ever fully learned on drums was Map of the Problematic by Muse.
Really?
Yes.
That's interesting. I don't know about any. This is kind of cool because I actually didn't know about this stuff from these guys. That's Alright Mama by Elvis Presley.
Nice. All right, one song you wish you wrote.
Oh,
Roxanne.
Rusty Cage.
Can't Stop Loving You by Led Zeppelin. That is like the best chord progression I've ever heard in my life, and I wish I would have thought of it.
Yeah, Roxanne by the Police.
Nice.
That's such a fucking great song.
How about War Pigs?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Super random ass question. Has nothing to do with music. Favorite new Star Wars character?
Oh boy.
New Star Wars character?
Robert hasn't seen any of them.
I know.
Okay.
I haven't seen.
Then we can skip it. Favorite Marvel movie?
Okay.
I gotta get one random ass question.
Favorite Marvel movie?
Winter Soldier.
No, that's DC. Damn it.
I'm so not a comic book.
Winter Soldier was
All
a
right,
good
how
movie.
about favorite new movie? I'll help you.
Okay, favorite new movie.
Yes.
Hateful Eight.
Hateful Eight was good.
Wait.
I haven't seen that one.
It's a Tarantino. It's a great movie. Watch it. It's
Okay.
fantastic.
I will.
Probably the only new movie I've seen is Get Out.
Did you like
Same
it?
here.
I really liked
That
it.
was
I like
great.
it.
I think that's
Really-
the last new movie I saw.
Yeah, I really liked it because it was like a horror movie, but it was like funny in the appropriate places. I would have
Right.
never expected it.
Yeah.
It was cool.
New movie. I liked Grand Budapest Hotel. That's one of my favorite movies I've ever seen. I think I loved the way it's shot. It's just a wonderful fucking story. It's great.
Yeah.
Great.
I
Robert,
worked at a
favorite new
movie
movie.
theater
Alright,
part
so-
time.
Hey, what'd you say?
Hateful Eight.
Oh, you say Hateful Eight? Sorry, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so back to the music.
All right.
Yeah.
One last question. I've kept you here long enough.
You're good.
What is one piece of advice you have for other bands?
We'll go one at a time.
Everyone else can fuck off. if I can curse, I'm sorry, but
All the cursing.
Yes.
It's
Yeah, if you
YouTube.
can, you're sorry.
Are they gonna demonetize me?
just do your thing, listen to your ears, and work hard. Don't be lazy.
Yeah, I would say surround yourself with supportive people and who encourage you to be yourself as much as you try to, and just try and be yourself above everything else. Definitely.
Don't force other people to be like you. If you're starting a band, like when I was younger, I was a guy who was hyper motivated, and a lot of the players that I knew, we were just young guys, didn't really reflect how I felt about the entire thing.
Yeah.
Find the people, take the time to find the people. Do not just start a band in like a day and be like, okay, it's a band. Find the people that properly mesh with you. It's trial and error.
Yeah.
It took me years to finally meet some people that were of the same focus, yeah. And that's the most important thing to me, is that as far as at least this band that I call my own, is that I have people in it that take what they do as seriously as what I take what I do. What's your last parting words there?
Play music that you actually believe in, because if you don't, it'll be super obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
You can always tell.
Own your shit.
always.
Can always tell. All right, we need something funny. All right, hold on. Favorite venue to play at? Go.
Favorite venue to play?
That we've played already?
We've played. Do festivals count?
Festivals count.
Is it like your favorite we've played so far?
Yeah. Or that you went to, or whatever.
So festivals are too
venue.
easy. Every festival's good.
I'm gonna say
Yeah, some of them aren't too-
Gramercy Theater.
Some of them are outrageous.
No, that was fine.
Gramercy Theater.
I'm gonna say Welcome to Rockville. That was the best sound and one of the best crowds we've had, so that was a blast.
Carolina Rebellion was the greatest performance I've
Thought we
given.
were doing festivals.
Well, you just said it.
She
so
said we can do festivals.
I'm gonna say club though. Honestly, Gramercy Theater in New York City
what I said.
was my favorite.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pretty awesome.
I might say the same exact thing.
Yeah. It was just really cool. Sold out. I mean, we were playing with Fozzy, and they sold out the show.
Nice.
And it was our first time that our label came to see us. Like everyone at the label came to see us.
Oh, nice.
And it
venue
was just,
itself is
yeah.
awesome.
It was a
Oh yeah,
great fucking stage.
Fozzy invited us on stage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
That was
That's awesome.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, they let us close it out.
They all went to bow and like stuff, and we were just like playing with
Shredding.
their. I never played the guitar, so I'm like, this is what it's like.
That's beautiful. Okay, with that, that's it for Shadow Rock. I am your host,